control of things and getting everything together. But as many of you know, there are events which change the course of our lives. Events like accidents, illnesses, and other healthcare crises. These events force change and choices, and it's always a challenge. Our speaker for our Thanksgiving celebration this year knows these experiences in a very personal way. Scott Renner is a graduate of Shepherd Center, and he returns to speak of how he finds ways to be thankful amidst the changes and challenges he faces as a person with quadriplegia. Scott's story and his extraordinary skills for coping with trauma are an inspiration for us all. So please give a warm welcome to Scott Renner.
Make sure I don't go off the stage there, huh? Hello, it's a pleasure being here and celebrating Thanksgiving with you today. Thanksgiving is a special time of the year where we reflect upon the many blessings the Lord has given us during the past year. And Thanksgiving carries a special meaning to me because of the many adversities I've had to overcome during the past 6 years. Some of you might be sitting out there wondering, what do I have to be thankful for this year? And believe me, I was in your same position. 6 years ago, had a very successful career. In a split second, I found myself completely paralyzed on a ventilator, several medical complications, and I spent 5 months here at Shepherd Center. I spent my Thanksgiving, my Christmas, and my holidays, and my New Year's, and wondering if I'd ever get off the ventilator. Would I be able to return home? What kind of life would I really live after my spinal cord injury? And today I want to share with you the many thanks that I have, what I have to be thankful for, and some of the changes, choices, and challenges I've been faced with during the past 6 years. I completed my rehab. Before my injury, I didn't know too much about computers and really didn't want to know anything about computers, but I knew for me to be successful, I was going to have to be able to learn how to work on the computer. So I got a computer and I worked on it with a mouse stick. And my neck would be sore at the end of the day. People would walk up behind me and see me juking my head and said, boy, he can move there. But I got pretty efficient on the computer, and I enjoyed it. I spent about 8 to 10 hours a day sometimes just working on the computer, completing paperwork, and working and researching the internet. But like I said, it was time for me to start becoming more independent. I enjoy people, but having people around you 6 to 8 hours a day can kind of get monotonous. So I said, well, if I can design a workstation and design my environment where I could take care of myself 8 to 10 hours a day, I'd be really in there. So I started positioning my workstation with my telephone, my caller ID box, my answering machine, and everything that I would need during the day pretty much, and would be able to drive up and work everything with my mouse stick. Had a drinking jug. If I ran out of something to drink in the back there, I could drive up and had a 32-ounce jug there. So I had pretty much everything set up for the day. I could open the door, I could watch TV, I could study on the computer, and if I needed any help, it was good to have friends around the neighborhood that I could call. But was pretty successful and pretty proud of myself. That was a picture of my office and a picture of my go to the beach next year. I'm going to figure a way where I can get out on the beach, enjoy myself, and have a good time. So next year we went to the beach. As you can imagine, put some wheelbarrow tires on my launch chair, built an axle, put it on there, and enjoyed having a great time. I sat on the beach, having a good time, and I invented an Olympic sport. Found 2 guys, they were my friends for the week. We had a blast. I had them pulling me up and down the beach if I wanted to go watch the volleyball, wanted to go out to the ocean. And it was quite funny because people would look at me and they didn't have no idea that I was paralyzed. They just thought I was lazy. And I just agreed with them. I said, yes, I've conned these 2 guys to just pull me around. And I had a great time. And like I said, you have to have an open mind. You've got to be creative. and enjoy life. And as you can see, I haven't limited my fun and enjoying life to my spinal cord injury, and I feel that you're only limited to life by your imagination. It's not difficult to have fun and enjoy your dreams on a limited budget. And I think it's important that we focus on the positive things instead of on our injuries, on our disabilities, and to remember to be thankful for the many blessings the Lord brings us each day. And I thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. It's been a pleasure being here.